good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV for the 6th annual Michael Rose Memorial here tonight from the Kokomo Speedway. Good evening, race fans. Brett Wheeler with you for the call as we get set to go heat racing action. We are looking at 4 heat races on the program and a field of 43 super late model drivers contesting the 6th annual Michael Rose Memorial. Can Logan Rumsey, can he go back-to-back and be the second driver? We take a look at the past winners, I should say. There it is, the past winners of this wonderful event. The first 2 Michael Rose Memorials was Dylan Wilson. Alex Bergeron picked up the win in 2021. Evan C. 2022. And Logan Rumsey, your defending Michael Rose Memorial. Can he go back-to-back like Dylan Wilson did in the opening 2 years? Well, we'll wait and find out as we get set to go qualifying. Or, in fact, sorry, we're going to go heat racing action. Qualifying is done and dusted. Let's take a look at your 6th annual Michael Rose Memorial Heat Race number 1 lineup. John Casey in the 42 lines up on pole position. And to the outside of the front row, Nathan Waddell lines up at a position number 2. Lucas Rourke, your pro late model champion, lines up at a position number 3. Brady Thompson lines up the 27B machine from position number 4. Position number 5 will be Ethan Toda. Out of position number 6 will be Bob Klein. Justin Powell lines up at a position number 7. Justin Sick will start from the 8th starting position. Billy Lawson rolls up at a position number 9. Out of position number 10, it's the 11 of Ethan Johnson. And Bo Stenzel rolls up from the 11th starting position to make up the drivers in heat race number 1. We'll get everything sorted here in a moment. We're just going to turn things up just a little bit. There we go. That should sound a little better. Sounding a little better now, Steve? I believe it should sound a whole lot better. We're just going to... I wonder if we can turn... I don't want to turn too much up because I don't really want it to affect it. Okay, hang on. Let me turn it up. Let's turn that up there. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. There we go. That should sound better. Thank you. All right. Heat number 1, rolling off behind the racing.com safety car. We'll get ready for the first of 4 heat races here on the program. Check 1, 2. And don't worry, it'll fix itself up. Trust me, when I get into it, you might need to turn me down, but for now, we're going to go racing here. 1 to green. Safety car is going to move in field. Heat race number 1, the 6th annual Michael Rose Memorial. Here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Jordan Casey, Nathan Waddell going to bring us down into turn number 3 and 4. Green flag is out. The 6th annual Michael Rose Memorial is underway. And just like Jordan Casey, what he did in qualifying, looking to get away from the rest of the field. Top 3 going to move into tonight's A main event. Everybody else will get seated into the B mains. Boy, Justin Powell trying to make some moves. They go 3, nearly 4 wide there. Rourke around the outside, switches down to the inside. Going to come after Nathan Waddell in the 5 machine. Top 3 as it stands. Jordan Casey, Nathan Waddell, Lucas Rourke. Then you go back to Brady Thompson and Ethan Toda. Thompson gets to the outside of the 5 car. Now here comes Toda down to the inside. Number 3 wide through turn number 3 and 4. Thompson goes back to the inside on Toda. Waddell coming after Jordan Casey for the race lead. And just like that, we're 4 in the books of heat race number 1 of 4. 10 laps of distance for your 4 heat races. Waddell now new race leader down into turn number 3. Right through the middle goes Nathan Waddell on the Plumwild podcast. Number 5 machine. Casey back to 2nd. Toda still holding on to position number 3. Here comes Lucas Rourke in the 5 machine. Your DirtFan.com Pro Late Model Season 24 champion. He etched his name into the history books just last week. Brady Thompson coming after. Look out, Thompson. Got hit from behind there by Lucas Rourke. Now Ethan Johnson coming after Brady Thompson. Nathan Waddell, the 5 machine. It is hooked up right now as Ethan Johnson goes around the outside of Brady Thompson. They'll come to the white flag next time by. Nathan Waddell, the Pomwell Podcast, Majula C Speed Shop, number 5 machine will come off turn number 4 and the white flag is out. 1 to go for Nathan Waddell. Jordan Casey, he's a fair way behind him as they work down into turn number 3 and 4 for the final time. Heat race number 1. Checkered flag is out in the first heat race of the Michael Rose Memorial. Nathan Waddell will claim victory here this evening in heat race number 1, which will of course put him to the front row, the pole position of the feature event. Let's take a look at your finishing results. Nathan Waddell gets the win. Second will go to Jordan Casey. Third will be Ethan Toda. Lucas Rourke, Ethan Johnson make up your top 5. Brady Thompson, Bo Stenzel, Billy Dawson, Justin Powell. The 9 cars left on the lead lap. Bob Klein back in 10th position, followed by Justin Sick in position number 11. Heat race number 1 winner, the 5 machine of Nathan Waddell. Nathan, boy, I tell you what, this 5 machine took a little bit to get going there, but boy, once it got going, this 5 machine is hooked up right now.
Oh yeah, that was absolutely rolling right there in the marbles. I was having to lift a little bit for Jordan. He was running a little kind of in my line a little bit, but once I was able to finally get a nose out there and he knew that I was there, I was able to just kind of roll around him. The car felt phenomenal. Thankfully, we had a good qualifying effort to put ourselves up front to start that heat race, and now we're going to be starting on the pole of the feature, which is awesome.
What's it going to take to put this 5 machine in victory lane later on tonight after 75 laps when it's all said and done?
A lot of luck, probably. I didn't really practice much for this race. I guess I'll have to try to see how good I can wall tap for 75 laps, because I know that's what it's going to be.
Well, I can tell you right now the track is going to get a reset after the B main, so you guys have somewhat of a fresher racetrack for the start of the main event. Do you think that that's going to help you, knowing that you've just been able to go out there on a fresher racetrack in heat race number 1?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I've always felt like I kind of struggled whenever the track was on the bottom here at Kokomo, and going out there and beating, Jordan at one of his better tracks on the bottom, or at least in the middle, gives me a lot of confidence for early in that feature before it eventually moves up top. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe we can get it done. It's going to be a long 75 laps, but it's a whole lot easier whenever you start on the pole.
Nathan, well done on picking up the opening heat race of the night for the 6th annual Michael Rose Memorial. Good luck for that 75-lap feature event later on tonight.
All right, thank you, Brett.
There we go, Nathan Waddell, winner of heat race number 1. Let's take a look at your lineup for heat race number 2. On the pole position with a 41 car, you're defending Michael Rose Memorial and Season 24 Super Late Model Champion Logan Rumsey starts alongside the 23 car of Chase Barbara on that first row for heat race number 2. Heat race number 2, row 2, is going to be Hayden Tolson alongside Anthony Thompson. Those drivers will start positions number 3 and 4. Then we go back to the third row. Bo Krebs out of position 5. Robert Overstreet lines up at a position number 6. Position number 7, Matthew Copeland on the inside. Out of position number 8 will be Luke Bishop in car number 44. Then we go back to row number 5 with Joseph Grady alongside David Castelli, positions number 9 and 10. And then we look at Jarrett Jones in the 45 car to line up at a position number 11. Again, 10 laps on the board. 6th annual Michael Rose Memorial. Logan Rumsey, your defending champion of this race last year, now looking to start on the outside of the front row alongside Nathan Waddell. But Chase Barbara, spoken to him a couple of times over the past probably month or so in World of Thunder competition. He said he's sick of running second. Well, can that change? The green flag is out, and the pair of the Alpha Industries teammates will work it down into turn number 1 and 2. Rumsey slides up. Barbara goes down to the inside. Your races for the lead already down into turn number 3 and 4. Barbara, Rumsey back to the inside. Will go yellow. Anthony Thompson in the 131 car is involved in that one. And seeing as though that we've got 3 people in the race control booth, we're not going to really worry about what happens here, but I can tell you right now that Anthony Thompson has been sent to the end of the line. So yes, don't forget, after the B main, we've got a special video to play for everybody. Tomorrow night, again, we're back live on Ultimate Dirt TV from 10 o'clock Eastern. Monday night, that is. Tuesday night, I believe we're going to be off Tuesday night because... Oh, no, hang on. No, we're back with World of Thunder Street Stock competition. Wednesday night doubleheader once again, and then we'll return back to Thursday night competition with the Coast to Coast Racing League. So plenty of action to keep you company live here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Getting to wait for the lights to go out on the racing.com safety car. They are still on, so we're just still waiting for the final decisions of race control. I can tell you that Anthony Thompson had been given an EOL, but I think they might be looking at something a little further as well. You can still see 11 cars rolling on the raceway. So, lights are out now. Can confirm we are 1 to green. 1 to green here at Kokomo Speedway, 6th Annual Michael Rose Memorial. We thank you so very much for tuning in here to Ultimate Dirt TV and on the World of Thunder Esports League Facebook page for this wonderful annual yearly event. And we look forward to many, many more to come. Speaking of many more to come, there's many more laps to go and to be tested here at the Kokomo Speedway. Rumsey once again down into turn number 1 and 2. Look out, here comes Chase Barbara from the outside down to the inside. He goes, he's going to fall in line. Meanwhile, Bo Krebs is going to come after Hayden Tolson for that third and final transfer position. But there is the battle for the race lead. And Chase Barbara, your new race leader, down into turn number 3. Rumsey made the mistake on the cushion. Now again, that battle for the transfer spot is on between Hayden Tolson and the 327 Karen Bo Krebs in the 168. You see Krebs try the big slider, but loses all sorts of momentum down off her turn number 2. Tolson with a little short slider there on Bo Krebs. They work it down the front straight away. And just like that, Krebs is going to fight back on the inside. He does leave a lane on the outside and move Bo Krebs back to position number 3. Robert Overstreet trying to work it upstairs. Here comes Matthew Copeland in car number 6. Meanwhile, your defending Michael Rose Memorial champion will now come back after the race leader. He was going to throw it deep down into turn number 3 and 4, but you've seen him pull that 41 car up. Now back to the top will go Chase Barbara and Logan Rumsey as they work it down into turn number 3 and 4. There'll be 3 laps left to run here in race number 2 of 4. The 6th Annual Michael Rose Memorial. Barbara leads it from Rumsey. There's not a whole lot in it. There's probably half a car length as they work it down into 3 and 4. One more time. The twin sticks are out. 2 laps left to run. Who will it be? Chase Barbara, Logan Rumsey. Barbara now with a crossover as Rumsey through the slider down into turn number 1 and 2. Again losing all speed just as they were about to come to the white flag. A yellow flag is out. Then we go to overtime, a green-white checker situation. So Luke Bishop, the man involved in that one. 44 car just got into the back of Anthony Thompson. So Thompson jumped the cushion. And the Bishop also got into the back of him, rode the car up onto 2 wheels, and unfortunately, that car just would not turn. So the 44 car pulled it up in the middle of turn number 3 and 4. He goes back to the pits. And back to green we go as they work it down into turn number 1 and 2. It's going to be Barbara and Rumsey as Rumsey goes down to the inside slide jump. And, well, we're not going to go just yet because, again, we'll go overtime racing one more time. Just trying to see what this might have been here. Okay. Not too sure on that one. We'll let race control deal with that situation. So again, we'll wait for the lights to go out on the safety car. Again, these drivers have 3 green-white checkers. This is attempt number 2. So Barbara, Rumsey and Krebs for the moment. That is your top 3. As it stands. Safety car is in. And a pace of about 31 miles per hour. Slowly creeping towards that 34, 35 miles per hour. We'll go back to green, and the green flag is out. Jumpstart, thank you, Cody. What's up, dude? How are you, Plats? Green flag once again here at the Kokomo Speedway Heat Race number 2 of the 6th Annual Michael Rose Memorial. If we get to the white flag, we will race it out to the start-finish line. That we do. 1 to go. Rumsey down to the inside there, looking for the slider there on Barbara. Barbara with the turn back underneath into turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag is out. Chase Barbara. Logan Rumsey, who's it going to be? Chase Barbara wins heat race number 2. Chase Barbara wins the second heat race of the night. Let's take a look at those official results before we move to heat race number 3. And of course, we'll chat to heat race number 2, winner of Chase Barbara in just a few moments' time. Chase Barbara, Logan Rumsey, and Bo Krebs. That'll be your top 3 that will advance to tonight's A main event. Hayden Tollison, Robert Overstreet come home 4th and 5th. Then you go back to Anthony Thompson, Matthew Copeland, Jarrett Jones, David Castelli, Joseph Grady make up your top 10. And Luke Bishop, unfortunately, finishing 5 laps down. Heat race number 2 winner goes to the 23 car of Chase Barbara. And Chase, well, you get the job done from the outside of the front row and put yourself alongside Nathan Waddell in the front row for tonight's 75-lap feature event. Talk us through how you feeling. How you feeling in the race car at the moment?
I feel pretty good. You know, tracks are a little different with this update, and I felt pretty good right there. You know, the no mirrors makes it pretty interesting too that we got tonight. You know, Logan must hit the wall or something when I got by him running that middle, and I didn't even know if I was clear, so I just came up and, you know, just secured the win. But, you know, you got to just feel like a sitting duck out front right now.
Spoke to you. We've been speaking for the past probably month or so. You said you're sick of finishing second. It's not a good feeling to finish second. How's it going to be? How's it going to feel if you're able to put this 23 car on the top step and become the what would be 5th different winner in 6 years?
I mean, that would be pretty cool. I mean, this race has been going on for a long time, you know, a lot longer than I've been racing. So, you know, hopefully we can get it done.
Chase, congratulations on the heat race number 2 victory. Look forward to starting on the outside of Nathan Waddell for heat race for tonight's main event later on tonight.
Thank you.
There we go. That is Chase Barbara, winner of heat race number 2. As heat race number 3 gets set to take to the racetrack right now, and he was your 2022 Michael Rose Memorial winner. Evan C. in car number 33 lines up on the pole position to the outside of the front row, driving the B5 entry. That is Caleb Durgan lining up at a position number 2. From position number 3 with the 46 car, or the 12 I should say, of Diesel Jones. From 4, it is the 46 car of Matthew Selby. Tanner Tomasi rolls off at a position number 5. Stephen Gaines lines up at a position number 6. Jason Salter, the 10, lines up at a position number 7. Tanner Folds will start from position number 8. Matthew Logan lines up the 56 from 9. The 11 of Bryson McKelvey from 10. And Derek Pope lines up the 22 car out of position number 11. Heat race number 3 of 4. Penultimate heat race of the 6th Annual Michael Rose Memorial. Here on Ultimate Dirt TV, so glad to have your company once again. Evan C., your 2022 Michael Rose Memorial winner, will lead us to the green flag, and we're underway for what is heat race number 3. So work it down into corner number 1 and 2. C leads from Durgan. Meanwhile, Diesel Jones, Matthew Selby will go at it side by side. Durgan comes after Evan C. Now on the exit of turn number 4. Now goes for the big slider line down into turn number 1 and 2. C turns it back underneath him. Boy, your top 4 on screen. There's nothing in it. Any one little mistake could mean, well, going to the show or going to the back of a last chance showdown. But the yellow flag is out. Again, we let race control deal with the situation. So I could see Salter just stood up there. And Gaines had more than enough time to look at that. Can confirm Stephen Gaines has been given the EOL. So Stephen Gaines gets into the back of Jason Salter, putting the 10 car around. So we've still got the 11 cars. 10 cars. Who are we missing from this one? I'll tell you here in just a few moments. We are missing we've scheduled a lineup out of 10. Bryson McKelvey we are missing from this one. So heat 3 of 4. And don't forget, we'll still move into a couple of last chance showdowns, a couple of B mains to find out who and when, who and where people will start in tonight's 75 lap main event. We'll come back to the green. Evan C makes a big mistake, as does Matt Selby. Challenge on for the lead, challenge on for the final transfer spot. Durgan to the inside on Evan C as they working off corner number 4. Evan C got it by 45 one-thousandths of a second. Durgan back with a run on the inside of Evan C, but C2 got on the top side through turn number 1 and 2. C continues to lead from Durgan. You don't want to move off this battle for the race lead. Durgan and C one more time down into turn number 3 and 4. Right through the middle they go. Couple of different lines being utilised here at the Kokomo Speedway, and again they'll go side by side, fender to fender through turn number 1 and 2, but Evan C's got it down into corner number 3 one more time. Big slider across the nose of the 33 car by Caleb Durgan. Trying to rattle the 33, trying to rattle the 2022 Michael Rose Memorial Champion. Yellow is out. And this could be Stephen Gaines in cart number 50. Just jumped the cushion into the concrete wall and was slowing. In fact, that's not the reason for the caution, because Jason Salter and Matthew Logan were the two cars involved in this one. Salter and Logan. So Salter went to the inside on Logan. Yeah, well, we've got a couple of people in race control that should be able to deal with the decisions this evening. Somewhat of a tough one, although he does come down the track anyhow. Back to green we go, so obviously just calling it a racing deal. Tabitha, Cherry, and to the entire Rhodes family, thank you for allowing us to continue on this legacy and honouring Michael as they work it down into 3 and 4. Yellow is out just as Diesel Jones passed Caleb Durgan there for that runner-up position. Jones is going to have to give that one back. So again, we go to a green-white checker situation, not overtime just yet. We've still got plenty of racing to come here this evening. 12 cars locking in. We're more than likely going to have 3 B mains, by the way. And looking at that, if we have the 3 B mains, we'll take the top 4. If we have 2 B mains, we'll take the top 6. To make up a 24 car field. Of course, we'll be able to tell you that one in just a moment. Jump start once again. Thank you. We'll go back to green one more time as Evan C, Caleb Durgan, Diesel Jones, but look at Matthew Selby now trying to get by the 12 car. Jones, and Jones sweeping around the outside. Tanner Tomasi just quietly back there in position number 5 as the white flag is out. 1 lap left to run. Your 2022 Michael Rose Memorial Champion of Evan C leads him down into turn number 3 and 4 for the final time. Heat race number 3 is done. We'll get to heat race number 4 in a moment, but they'll rack across the line. But for now, heat number 3 is done and dusted. Let's take a look at those results. It is going to be Evan C getting the win over Caleb Durgan. Diesel Jones will be your top 3. Matthew Selby, Tanner Folds your top 5. Then you go back to Tanner Tomasi, Matthew Logan, Jason Salter, Derek Pope, and Stephen Gaines your top 10, with Bryson McKelvey not doing any laps in heat race number 3. Again, we'll wait for heat race number 3, winner of the 33 car of Evan C to find his way out of the virtual race car and into the waiting room so we can have a chat to him. But third player, heat race number 3 winner, your 2022 champion of Evan C. Evan, congratulations on the victory. You feeling confident and comfortable in the 33 car?
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be pretty good. And in the race, VR is messing up on me there, and I was looking one direction, cars headed another direction, so it's took a while to get used to running the top like that. But we'll fix that issue, and we'll see 75 laps around here. Track's a little bit different now than last build, so it should be a pretty good race.
We'll get to the new build in a second, but a couple of years ago you picked up the 4th annual Michael Rose Memorial. What would it mean to you to be the second repeat winner of this wonderful event?
Yeah, I mean, I'd definitely be pretty cool. It's one of the kind of the mark races of Wotail this event, so that, to win it again, instead of just one time, would be pretty cool. And a lot of competition here tonight, so it's always good to come out on top against these guys.
You just spoke about the new build. How have you been adapting to it over the past week, and what sort of changes have you noticed in the late models?
Yeah, I mean, really, the slicks is a little bit slicker, and that's about it really for the late models. I feel like the cars is a little bit bigger difference, but late models you can still kind of get through the slick pretty good, but definitely it changes the tracks a little bit, and I think you can move around a little bit more, so hopefully that ends up putting on a good race in this feature.
Evan, congratulations on the victory in heat race number 3. We look forward to seeing you later on in tonight's 75 lap main event.
All right, thank you.
There we go, Evan C, winner of heat race number 3. As we get set for what is heat race number 4, we'll take a look at your starting lineup. The 4th and final heat race of the night. Christopher Joy lines up on the 32 machine on pole position. The 02 of Nick Palm will start from position number 2. Position number 3 will be the 87 car of Tucker Elkins. From 4, it's Stephen Gaines in the 07 machine. Why have we got 2 Stephen Gaines, by the way? Then we go back to Chase Hardy alongside Nicholas Eli out of positions number 5 and 6. Dustin Sala alongside Kyle Brennan in row 4. Alan Bergen will start alongside Jaden Lapp in row 5. And Christopher Hill lines up at a position number 11. So we've got 2 Stephen Gaines, huh? Alright, well, we'll deal with that situation because one of these, if not both of these guys, are about to get removed. Christopher Joy and Nick Palm will get us ready to lead us back to the green flag. Off for turn number 4, heat race number 4, your 4th and final heat race of the night. We'll see Christopher Joy go straight to the top side. And you go down to Nick Palm, Tucker Elkins. Here comes Chase Hardy in the 99 car. Meanwhile, we've got Nicholas Eli working to the top side off for turn number 4. Hardy goes down to the inside, down into turn number 1 and 2. We'll pick up the final transfer position. Here comes Tucker Elkins back with a rundown through the middle of the raceway in turn number 3 and 4. Nick Palm, Christopher Joy, they go nose to tail down into turn number 1. Both get into the concrete wall. Meanwhile, they keep doing that one. It's going to bring in the 99 car of Chase Hardy in just like that. Oh, Hardy gets tight there right in the middle of 3 and 4. And there goes Tucker Elkins. He'll claim the 3rd spot at the line. Elkins and Hardy. There was literally nothing in it between them. Elkins had it by just under 1/10 of a second. Nick Palm to the top side into turn number 1 and 2. Just gets that right rear buried into the concrete wall. Joy again right through the middle, picked up his first World of Thunder feature. And I want to say, I'm pretty sure it was at the Lucas Oil Speedway in the DirtFan.com Pro Late Model Series. So Christopher Joy already a feature winner in World of Thunder competition. Nick Palm again closely in 2nd position. Then you go back to the 99 car of Chase Hardy. Meanwhile, Tucker Elkins, Nicholas Eli, they'll go at it wheel to wheel off for turn number 4. Eli moves into position number 4. In turn number 3 and 4, now going to come after the 99 car. There is just 3 laps left to run. Battle is on. There's a 3-way battle for the final transfer spot. 0.2 of a second separating your top 2 as they work it off for turn number 4. Hardy on the inside, Eli on the outside. There's only 2 to go. Who will it be? Will it be Chase Hardy? Will it be Nicholas Eli? Which one of these 2 drivers are going to lock themselves into the feature event? Meanwhile, Christopher Joy out in front at the moment, leads by half a second as he works it off for turn number 2 and down the back straight away for the final time into turn number 3 and 4. A heat race victory here in the Michael Rose Memorial. Hardy and Eli. It's going to be Chase Hardy, so your top 3. will be Christopher Joy, Nick Palm, and Chase Hardy. Take a look at heat race number 4 results up on screen coming up before we get to the first of 2 B mains. And there'll be 14 laps in distance. We'll take the top 7, in fact. We'll take the top 7. So we're going to start 26 cars in tonight's main event. So Christopher Joy, Nick Palm, and Chase Hardy will be your top 3. Nicholas Eli, Tucker Elkins, Stephen Gaines, Dustin Solid, Jaden Lapp, Christopher Hill, Alan Bergen to make up your top 10, and Kyle Brennan in position number 11. Heat race number 4 winner of Christopher Joy will start to the outside of that second row. But Chris, congratulations on the victory in heat race number 4. I got to say, you're already a pro late model feature winner. Now, of course, turning the attention to the super late models, you must be pretty happy with that victory there in heat race number 4.
Yeah, been working on qualifying a lot here lately. It's tough. I don't know if they did anything to how the cars drive or the tracks. It seems like they've got more slick here recently after this update. So it's been kind of a cluster to try to figure out some speed, but qualified good. Had to run a good consistent line there in the heat race and finish up top.
What's it going to take to put this 32 car after 75 laps? What's it going to take to put this 32 car in Brian Clausen victory lane later on tonight?
I mean, just having the car, keeping it clean, just keeping it out of the wall. I'm sure it's going to be top, or I'm not sure where it's going to be, honestly. So just got to keep the nose clean and get some clean air, hopefully, stay up front, and yeah.
Well, Chris, congratulations on the heat race number 4 victory. We look forward to seeing you later on, starting position number 4 in tonight's 75-lap main event for the 6th annual Michael Rose Memorial. Well done, Chris.
Thanks, Brett.
There we go, Christopher Joy, winner of heat race number 4. Now we get set to move into what is the first of 2 B mains on the night. Let's take a look at what is 16 cars getting ready to take to the racetrack. Your pro late model champion Lucas Rourke in the 5 machine will line up on pole position. Matthew Selby will start from position number 2. Ethan Johnson will start up alongside Tanner Folds in position number 3 and 4 on the second row. Brady Thompson on the inside of Tanner Tomasi from positions number 5 and 6. Row 4, positions 7 and 8 will be Bo Stenzel alongside Matthew Logan. Row 5 is going to be Billy Dawson and Jason Salter. Row number 6 will be Justin Powell alongside Derek Pope. Then we go back to Bob Klein and probably an imposter, Stephen Gaines. We'll find out who that is. Justin Sick and Bryson McKelvey will make up the 8 finishers, or the 8 the 16 drivers, I should say. So what is going to be 14 laps. Top 7 going to advance. Lucas Rourke, Matt Selby, they'll come to the green. We're underway. Top 7 is going to be the magical number Thompson. Here comes Tanner Folds, Bo Stenzel, Tanner Tomasi. As they work it down into turn number 3 and 4, will go yellow for the first time in B main competition. We see that is Billy Dawson in the 7C car. Let's see what happened to Billy Dawson there. Started 9th, was... Oh, just got a little sideways there in front of the 10 car of Jason Salter. Just catches the slick. So back up front with your race leader. There we go, we are back to green here at the Kokomo Speedway. Oh boy, Lucas Rourke upside down. Lucas Rourke upside down, back to the pits. So again, watch the 5 car. Just got a little tight there once he got going. Selby. I think Selby just looked like he was holding his line there. I don't think Selby can do anything about that one. Unfortunately, the 5-car of Lucas Rourke, UDirtFan.com Pro Late Model Season 24 champion, finding his way back to the pits, unfortunately. So Selby will now reclaim or retake the top step on this restart. So just extending the green here again. Low race control. A number of drivers looking at this situation. So I believe again they might be going back to a complete restart. Looks like we are ready to go back racing with 2 to green for the moment now. And looks like it is still going to be Lucas Rourke back in the pit area, unfortunately. So Matthew Selby is now going to again, he'll start on pole position in what looks to be a single file restart. So Selby, Johnson, Folds, Thompson, Tomasi, your top 5. Stenzel and Logan, your top 7. That is going to be still the magical number. Is 7 in tonight's first of 2 B mains, and just like that we see the top 5 go straight to the cushion. Thompson into the concrete wall. Here comes Hardy along with Stenzel. They made contact down on the exit of turn number 2. Stenzel in position number 6. Not sure why it's got Bob Klein locked out of this one, but I can tell you right there, Bob Klein is in the 13th position. So work it. Here comes Matthew Logan to the inside right now on Billy Dawson, who Dawson has got the final transfer spot. Here comes Justin Sick. Now Jason Salter making a run. Salter with a slide job there on Dawson. They'll 3 wide. Now 2 wide as Billy Dawson still holds on to position number 7. Here comes Salter back with a run on the outside. Meanwhile, Selby going to have Ethan Johnson having a good look on the inside. Look at Tanner Tomasi rip the lip around the Kokomo Speedway. Thompson again right through the middle of the raceway. We'll go yellow just as we're going to complete half race distance. So once we go back green, it's going to be 7 down and 7 to run. So I believe Bryson McKelvey involved in this one. Oh boy. Stephen Gaines in the 50 car. Just turning down into McKelvey. So Stephen Gaines getting a penalty. So lights are out. Matthew Selby, Ethan Johnson, that's going to be a front row. So back underway in the first of 2 B mains here for the 6th annual Michael Rose Memorial. Ethan Johnson trying to get a run on Matthew Selby as we complete lap number 8, the 6 to run here in the first of 2 B mains. Top 7 going through. Selby again under some pressure here by Ethan Johnson in the 11th car, and he switches it up from outside to inside. Slide job down into turn number 1 and 2, and as the slide job is complete, they both back out of it because we are under yellow flag conditions. Matthew Logan in the 56 car. So Matt Logan in car number 56. Got a new paint scheme on that number 56 car too. I've got to say, I'm enjoying it very much. So it looks like that was Billy Dawson who had come up the racetrack. So the right front broke, unfortunately, on the 56 car, which means he could not turn that car and pulled it up on the entry into turn number 3. Billy Dawson copying the end-of-line penalty on that exchange. So he'll go back to what is position number 10 for the moment. Again, top 7, so let's recap. Matt Selby, Ethan Johnson, Tanner Tomasi, Tanner Folds, Bo Stenzel, your top 5, Brady Thompson and Jason Salter in that 6th and 7th. Final transfer position. Pace car is in, 4 to run. And basically 1 mile around the Kokomo Speedway, quarter of a mile racetrack. Here in Kokomo, Indiana, as we go back to racing here in your first of 2 B mains. Matt Selby, Ethan Johnson will again lead the way down into turn number 3 and 4. Ethan Johnson. Took me a little while to get the 11 car wound up, but boy, I tell you what, really could make for an exciting 2 final laps. We've got 2 to run up the start-finish line. Again, Johnson, just got a little tight there on the cushion in the middle of 3 and 4. Now here comes Tanner Tomasi with a run in that 09 machine, but Johnson, boy, he looks fast in that 11 car. Selby protective mode into turn number 3 and 4. The white flag is out. 1 lap left to run. Here comes Ethan Johnson with a slide job on Selby. Selby now turns it back to the inside as they race down into turn number 3 and 4. Matt Selby, Ethan Johnson. Who's it going to be? Tanner Tomasi right there with him. But no, Matt Selby's going to win. Matt Selby will win B main number 1. Take a look at the official results coming up before we move quickly into B main number 2. Matt Selby, Ethan Johnson, Tanner Tomasi, Bo Stenzel, and Brady Thompson will be your top 5. And you go back to Jason Salter. Tanner Folds will be unofficially your top 7 drivers. Let's make it official right now just to make sure there's no post-race penalties. Selby, Johnson, Tomasi, Stenzel, Thompson, Salter, and Folds. Unfortunately, Justin Sick going to be the first car to miss out. Back with Stephen Gaines, Billy Dawson. Your top 10, Logan, McKelvey, and Klein, along with Lucas Rourke for the 14 cars to take a time. B main number 2 will line up like this on the pole position with the 327 car of Hayden Tolson. Nicholas Eli in the 15 lines up at a position number 2. Robert Overstreet, the 46, lines up at a position number 3. The 87 of Tucker Elkins from position number 4. Anthony Thompson will start to the 5th starting position. Stephen Gaines lines up at a position number 6 in the 07. Matthew Copeland lines up at a position number 7. Justin Sala at a position number 8. Jared Jones will start from position number 9. Jaden Lapp from position number 10. Position number 11, David Castelli and Christopher Hill lines up at a position number 12. Joseph Grandy alongside Alan Bergen from positions number 13 and 14. Unfortunately, Luke Bishop and Kyle Brennan are not in attendance for the B main, the second B main of the night. We're ready to go racing with Hayden Tolson and Nicholas Seeler. They will bring us to the green flag. Safety car goes off the racing surface. Here we go, final B main of the Michael Rose Memorial, the 6th annual running of this wonderful event. 3 wide on the entry down into turn number 1 and 2. Tolson, Eli and Overstreet. Meanwhile, battle is on between Elkins, Stephen Gaines and Anthony Thompson. They are, boy, look out. Jared Jones in the 45. We keep it green for the moment. Dustin Suller in that 132 car has got that 7th and final transfer position. But meanwhile, Joseph Grandy gonna come after Siler as they work into 3 and 4. Grandy goes around, we'll go yellow. Grandy around, we go yellow. And Tolson leads after 3 laps. So your lineup, your restart order as it stands without any penalties being handed out. Hayden Tolson, Nicholas Seeley, Robert Overstreet, Tucker Elkins, Anthony Thompson, your top 5. Stephen Gaines, Dustin Sully, your top 7. Now remember, top 7 go through. Dustin Sala being given the end-of-line penalty on that one. So now move Matthew Copeland up to position number 8. The lights are out. So 11 to run for the 6th annual Michael Rose Memorial. B main number 2. Back to green we go. Was watching Nicholas Eli around the outside. Here comes Stephen Gaines with one on the outside there. Tucker Elkins down the back straightaway. 10 to run. B main number 2. Overstreet looking good right through the middle of the speedway. Gaines, Elkins both get caught up on the cushion and into the middle of the concrete wall in turns number 1 and 2. Eli along with Tolleson. Boy, I tell you what, your top 4 all run the top through turn number 1 and 2. Tucker Elkins trying to run the middle. So working into 3 and 4. Lap number 6 about to be complete, but not before we are yellow. David Castelli doing the right thing and coming back out under yellow flag conditions. Hey Billy, thanks for coming out for the 6th annual Michael Rose Memorial. We appreciate it. It's a tough gig to make these feature events, let me tell you that. They are not easy to come by. Again, we will get this field re-racked and restacked. Lights are out. 1 to green. Again, we'll talk about the past champions after we played the video. Hayden Tolleson, here we go. We're back underway as they work it off turn number 4. 8 to run, so less than a heat race distance away, and boy, it gets busy. Jared Jones in the 75. Oh no! Problems there for car 71. He's lost the right front, and that's the all ties you don't want to lose. And I think that is Jaden Lapp in the 71 car, just pulls it up in turn number 1 and 2. And Jaden Lapp, unfortunately, now will unfortunately go back to the pitch, which means that his night is going to be pretty much done and dusted. And because he called the toe, you have to wait a minute 55, I think it is, or a minute 50. So Tolleson's Auto Repair, Majula C Speed Shop, CFM Esports, TAC 3 Defense, 327 car continues to lead the way. Once again, we'll wait for the 1 to green signal. In fact, there it is right there. Joseph Garandi out of the event in the 518 car. We scored in 13th position. After this one, in the final 6 laps, we have a 10-minute warm-up session, which during that warm-up session, we'll talk about the previous winners. We'll show that up on screen. And we've also got a nice little wonderful video that we have to play as well. We look forward to playing that one as we get ready to come back with 5 to run as they're already into turn number 3 and 4. Tolleson still leads from Nicholas Eli. Robert Overstreet back there to position number 3. The 46 car just starting to get moving right now. Starting to feel a little bit more comfortable. Stephen Gaines back to position number 4. Tucker Elkins makes up your top 5 before we go back to Jared Jones. Anthony Thompson in that 131 car. He's got that final transfer position at the moment. Meanwhile, Dustin Sala goes on by Castelli and Matthew Copeland. There is your battle for what is 8th and 9th position. 11th is there is David Castelli, but again, he's a lap down. And there'll be 2 to run for your race leader, Hayden Tolleson. Overstreet in the 46 machine. Look out, Stephen Gaines. Gee, I tell you what, Stephen Gaines looks very good there in that 07 machine. He's closed in on the back of the 46, but the white flag is out. 1 lap left to go. Quarter of a mile here at the Kokomo Speedway here in Kokomo, Indiana. Into 3 and 4 for the final time. 6th annual running of the Michael Rose Memorial. B main number 2, and our field is set, folks. We've got 26 cars getting ready to do battle. here this evening at the Kokomo Speedway. Let's take a look and we wait for the official results to come up on screen. Those top 7 are going to be Hayden Tolson, Nicholas Eli, Robert Overstreet, Stephen Gaines, Tucker Elkinger, top 5, Anthony Thompson and Jared Jones will be your top 7. Dustin Sullivan, Matthew Copeland, Alan Bergen make up your top 10. David Castelli, Jaden Lapp, Joseph Grady and Christopher Hill for the 14 cars to take to the racetrack. We take a look very quickly at the past winners. So we go back to the very first 6th annual, the inaugural running of the Michael Rose Memorial. It was picked up by Dylan Wilson before he went back-to-back in 2020. However, we had a new change. We had a new winner in Victory Lane in 2021 of Alex Bergeron. Then, of course, making it our 3rd winner in 4 years in 2022. Evan C. We continued on with the trend in 2023 where Logan Rumsey picked up the victory. And we take a look at what these guys have done in World of Thunder competition and what they've gone on to accomplish in the iRacing World Championship scene. You look at 2 world champions of Alex Bergeron, Evan C., Logan Rumsey. A number of years in the World Championship, both in pro late models and 410 wing sprint car competition. Dylan Wilson, a regular in the World Championship in the late model scene. But with that being said, we'll take this opportunity right now to step aside here on Ultimate Dirt TV. We've got a nice little tribute video to play for the Michael Rose and the 6th annual running of the Michael Rose Memorial. We'll take a quick break. We'll play the video. We'll come back with your 75-lap A main event on the other side of this.
I'll be the last one standing, 2 hands in the air, I'm a champion. You'll be looking up at me when it's over. I live for the battle, I'm a soldier. Yeah, I'm a fighter like Rocky. Put your flag on your back like Ali. Yeah, I'm the greatest, I'm stronger. Bet my dues, can't lose, I'ma own ya. Hey, I've been working my whole life, and now it's do or die. I am invincible, unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable. They knock me down, I get up again. I am the champion. You don't know my name, you can't hurt me now. I can't feel the pain. I was made for this, yeah, I was born to win. I am the champion. When they write my story, they're gonna say that I did it for the glory. But don't think that I did it for the fame, yeah. I did it for the love of the game, yeah. And this is my chance I'm taking. All them old records I'm breaking. All you people watching on the TV, you go ahead and put your bets on me. Hey, I've been waiting my whole life to see my name in lights. I am invincible, unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable. They knock me down, I get up again. I am the champion. You don't know my name, you can't hurt me now. I can't feel the pain. I was made for this, yeah, I was born to win. I am the champion.
Born champion. The C is for the courage I possess through the drama. H is for the hurt, but it's all for the honor. A is for my attitude, working through the patience. Money comes and goes, so the M is for motivation. Gotta stay consistent, the P is to persevere. The I is for integrity, innovative career. The O is optimistic, open and never shut. And the N is necessary, cause I'm never giving up. See, they ask me how I did it, I just did it from the heart. Crushing the competition, been doing it from the start. They say that every champion is all about his principles. Carry.
I am invincible, unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable. They knock me down, I get up again. I am the champion. You don't know my name, you can't hurt me now. I can't feel the pain. I was made for this, yeah, I was born to win. I am the champion.
Yeah. Surpassed all rivals. who wants it the most. Fight for what we believe in. That's what champions are made of.
I'll be the last one standing, 2 hands in the air, I'm a champion. You'll be looking up at me when it's over. I live for the battle, I'm a soldier. Yeah, I'm a fighter like Rocky. Put your flag on your back like Ali. Yeah, I'm the greatest, I'm stronger. Bet my dues, can't lose, I'ma own ya. Hey, I've been working my whole life, and now it's do or die. I am invincible, unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable. They knock me down, I get up again. I am the champion. You don't know my name, you can't hurt me now. I can't feel the pain. I was made for this, yeah, I was born to win. I am the champion. When they write my story, they're gonna say that I did it for the glory, but don't think that I did it for the fame. Yeah, I did it for the
Rose picks
love
up
of the
his
game.
first career
Yeah, and
win,
this
and
is my
look at the
chance I'm
proud father
taking.
in the
All them old
stands.
records I'm breaking. All you people watching on the TV, you go ahead and put your bets on me. Hey, I've been waiting my whole life to see my name in lights. I am invincible, unbreakable.
And we are back here on Ultimate Dirt TV, coverage of the 6th annual Michael Rose Memorial. Again, we take a look at the previous winners here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Good evening, race fans. Brett Wheeler with you for the call as we get set to potentially crown our 6th different feature winner for, make that 5th different, sorry. 5th different winner. Dylan Wilson picked up 2 feature wins in the Michael Rose Memorial. He is not here tonight. Alex Bergeron not here tonight. He picked up the win in 2021. Evan C. Logan Rumsey are the 2 drivers that have an opportunity to go and pick up their 2nd Michael Rose Memorial feature winner and join Dylan Wilson. As we get set now, ladies and gentlemen, to take a look at your A-main starting lineup for your 75-lap feature event. On the pole position, it's going to be Nathan Waddell, and to the outside of the front row, Chase Barber from position number 2. Position number 3 going to be the 33 car of Evan C. One less number, the 32 of Christopher Joy lines up at a position number 4. Position number 5 will be Jordan Casey going out of position number 6. He is your defending Michael Rose Memorial winner of Logan Rumsey. Lines up at a position number 6. Caleb Durgan rolls up at a position number 7. Nick Palm will line up at a position number 8. Position number 9 will be Ethan Toda. From 10 will be Bo Krebs in the 168. Position number 11 will be Diesel Jones. Position number 12, it's Chase Hardy. Position number 13, Matthew Selby, your B-main winner, alongside the 2nd B-main winner of Hayden Tollison, lining up at a position number 14. Position number 15, Ethan Johnson and Nicholas Eli from 16. Tanner Tomasi alongside Robert Overstreet in row number 9. Row 10 going to be Bo Stenzel and Stephen Gaines. Row 11, Brady Thompson and Tucker Elkins. Row 12, Jason Salter and Anthony Thompson. And your 13th and final row, Tanner Fold along with Jared Jones. 26 drivers getting ready to do battle here at the Kokomo Speedway. But before we do that, the drivers are being told. And we'll go into a simple 4-wide salute. A show of respect to the Rose family and to the entire Rose family. We thank you for allowing us here at World of Thunder competition to continue to bring you some sort of joy, some sort of happiness in the Michael Rose Memorial. Again, this is the 6th year running. I believe that there is no other memorial race quite like it the longest running of any memorial race. So to everybody and the Rose family, on behalf of World of Thunder competition and on behalf of Ultimate Dirt TV, thank you for allowing us to bring you the Michael Rose Memorial. Should be able to break away from formation here in just a few moments' time. They do break away from formation. They will catch up to the racing.com safety car. No doubt the drivers are itching to get it and get after it in tonight's A main events. They'll be 2 to green right now. The field is re-racked, restacked, lined up, ready to do battle here at the Kokomo Speedway. Who will take it out? Which one of these 26 drivers is going to etch their names into history in not only World of Thunder competition, but to be a Michael Rose Memorial winner? Will Evans C and Logan Rumsey, will one of those two drivers, will they join Dylan Wilson? Only time will tell. The 6th annual Michael Rose Memorial, 75 laps on the board. We're live for 75 here at the Kokomo Speedway. We're green flag racing here in the main event. And just like that, Nathan Waddell will take the race lead down into turn number 1 and 2. Casey, Joy and C, they were 3 wide. In turn number 3 and 4, they'll still go 3 wide down the front straight away. Boy, very busy right now for positions number 3, 4 and 5. Jordan Casey in the 42 car. G, the D1RT Free Speed 42 car is hooked up right now. Barbara goes to the top side. Oh boy, what a round. Logan Rumsey, it's your defending champion. Your defending champion, Logan Rumsey, goes around in the 41 car. Rumsey around. Oh, Nick Baum. Baum gets into the back of Logan Rumsey. Now these drivers, there is an option for the quick repair, so we see a number of drivers going down pit road. Nick Baum, one of them. And Nick Baum has been given the EOL. Bo Krebs also using one of those fast repairs, as is Logan Rumsey, a 2023 winner for the 5th annual Michael Rose Memorial. Again, just to recap the first 5 feature winners of this wonderful event. Dylan Wilson in 2019 picked up the win. He went back-to-back in 2020. 2021 seen a new winner in Alex Bergeron. 2022 Evan C etched his name into the history books. And then last year in the 5th annual running of this wonderful event, 2023, Logan Rumsey also putting his name into the history books here in World of Thunder competition. 26 cars had taken to the green flag. Now, with 3 laps in, there's still 72 remaining. How far can Logan Rumsey get back up through this field? Well, only time will tell. And time is back underway because we are racing. Nathan Waddell, Chase Barbara. A little bit of a scrappy start there from the front row. Jordan Casey looking for the race lead. Barbara swept around the outside of Nathan Waddell. 3-1 as they make their way off corner number 4. Nathan Waddell, Chase Barbara along with Jordan Casey again as they work it down the back straightaway. Casey's got it. He's got second as Chase Barbara will lead lap number 5. There's still 70 to go. Barbara Waddell upstairs. Christopher Joy through the middle of the speedway. Boy, you don't want to play favourites, but for some reason, I'd love to see the 32 car. He's a bit of a smoky in this field. Caleb Durgan now coming after a top 5 as he goes to the inside on Christopher Joy. Joy's got Evan C working to the outside, 3 wide for 4th, 5th and 6th position down the front straightaway. Durgan had 4th at the line now, boy. Nathan Waddell, look out. You've got 3 hungry drivers coming after the 5 machine, but it's still Chase Barbara leading the way right now over Jordan Casey. And we're still seeing a lot of the drivers migrate to the top side of the racetrack through 1 and 2, through the middle. Most of them go into turn number 3 and 4. You've still got a couple of drivers still working it, digging it deep and selling it cheap. And that is Caleb Durgan. He got to the inside of Waddell. Durgan looking for a podium position right now. How long will the bottom side last in the 5B machine? He's in 4th position for the moment. But again, it's the battle of the 5s off for turn number 2. And Nathan Waddell in the purple and black number 5 machine. Along with some blue in that car as well in the Plumwell podcast. Evan C gets around the outside of Caleb Durgan at the start-finish line. Christopher Joy, Diesel Jones, they've also worked their way close to the back of the 5 car. We'll go yellow. And almost a 1 second lead there for Chase Barbara is now going to get taken away. So let's see what happened. Try and get Dilbo Stenzel. Turn there by the 131 car of Anthony Thompson. Now, Anthony Thompson has been given the EOL. Now, I will also got to tell you as well, folks, in previous World of Thunder competition, I'm going to say, we've left the mirrors on. I can tell you right now, these drivers, after speaking with Steve McMillan, he said we've turned the mirrors off for this race. So something to look forward to in World of Thunder competition. It stops the mirror driving. Force you to make sure that you've got your spotter on. Yes, I know Dirt generally doesn't have spotters, but here at iRacing.com, we've got the joys of having spotters on. Coming back to green with 63 to run with a 23. Who will it be? So no start on that one. So safety car back on the raceway. I'm just going to call that one a false start. Oh, just like that, they have to very quickly line back up. So again, they were about to take the green, but there was just a little issue with a couple of drivers being out of place. So they'll give an opportunity right now to get it re-racked and restacked them where they need to be. So we are back to racing here at the Kokomo Speedway in the 6th annual Michael Rose Memorial. Barbara now going to cop a slider from Jordan Casey in turn number 1 and 2. Jordan Casey back to the top into corner number 3 and 4. Evan C goes right through the middle. Meanwhile, Caleb Durgan still trying to dig it deep and sell it cheap. Waddell goes through the middle. Jones on the inside of Waddell. And now here comes Christopher Joy to the outside. Joy's moved his way to position number 5, but Nathan Waddell just slips out outside the top 5. He'll go back to position number 6. Look at one of your B-main winners of Matt Selby come through the field here in the opening 14 laps of this main event. He's up to position number 7. Goes back to position number 8. He'll battle for 7th and 8th position with Diesel Jones in the 12 car to the inside as they work off for turn number 2. Meanwhile, Durgan gets passed there by Christopher Joy. Now this battle on for the top 3 right now is going to be on here as they work it. Barbara along with Casey to the top of 1 and 2. Oh, see, Casey tried to shut the door on the exit of turn number 2. Joy had to back out of it. Boy, I tell you what, the 32 car looks ominous so far in the opening 15 to make that 17 laps of this main event. Durgan will again shut the door on Nathan Waddell as they go yellow one more time. Boy, it is chaotic. It is hectic. And we're still 57 laps to run. We are still none the wiser on who is going to go to victory lane. It could be anyone. Any one of these 26 drivers. Will we have a 5th different winner in 6 years? Or will we stay at 4? Will Logan Rumsey and or Evan C. Will one of those two drivers join the likes of Dylan Wilson to pick up 2 Michael Rose Memorial feature wins? Lights are out. There we go, we're back underway. A main time for the Michael Rose Memorial. Chase Barbara for the moment. He's looked good. Evan C trying to make a move as here comes Jordan Casey around the outside, and now Christopher Joy. Selby trying to go a lane higher than Nathan Waddell in the Fun Wild Podcast number 5 machine. Boy, busy right now into number 1 and 2. Gee, they need to get themselves sorted out. 20 down. 55 to go. Yellow one more time. Gee, I tell you what, Evan C wasted very, very little time in trying to throw a slider for the race lead there on Chase Barbara. So lights are out. Lights should be out. In fact, there we go. We're 2 to green at the moment. Can we thank everybody's support here on Ultimate Dirt TV and on the World of Thunder Facebook page. Still Chase Barber, now Jordan Casey. Casey and Barbara again go at it. Again, yellow flag here at the Kokomo Speedway. It's a very long race. Very long race, Kevin. 75 laps. Ethan Toda looks like has been given an EOL for that one in the 8 car. So I believe they've just been told to line up and get ready to go back racing. Lights are out. Back to green we go. Chase Barbara, Jordan Casey. Looked very good. There we go. Chase Barbara gets us back underway in the Alpha Industries number 23 machine. Casey goes to the top side with a run on the outside. 4 wide down the back straight away. They'll go 3 wide down into turn number 3 and 4. C put the move there on Durgan and Joy. Waddell trying to make it on the run on the outside. He'll have to back out, but they go 3, nearly 4 wide again down the back straight away. Boy, look at Logan Rumsey in the 41 car. Here he comes, your defending champion. Your defending champion is now up inside the top 5. And look at this, the last 2 Michael Rose Memorial winners and the only 2 drivers in this field that have picked up feature wins in the Michael Rose Memorial. Running now 4th and 5th position. That's Evan Seed, Logan Rumsey. There's the battle on for the race lead between John and Casey. What? Oh my God. Chase Barbara absolutely drilled the back of Jason Salter, who was near stopped on the entry down into turn number 3. How much damage has the 23 car got? So let's keep an eye on that one. Because that right front, look at how crinkled that looks. Gee, that does not look healthy. And the good thing about, I guess, that the saving grace for that one is the fact that we're at a shorter racetrack. If it was at a longer racetrack, no doubt it would hurt the 23 car. But unfortunately, he cannot just catch a break in World of Thunder competition. In one driver going to come here in the Brian Clausen victory lane. Which one of these drivers will it be? Again, time will tell. Greg, that was Jason Salter who was stopped in turn number 3. In fact, it might have been in the middle of 3 and 4. So your leader is Chase Barbara. Again, keep an eye on the damage. How will it affect the 23 car? But have a look at that second and third row. Outside the 33, Evan C., your 2022 feature winner, but your defending champion, Logan Rumsey. Now remember, we go back to the opening, I think it was on lap 3. He got turned by Nick Baum. He's had to come back through the field, and he's gone from, we're going to call it near dead last, back to position number 5. So keep an eye on the 41 car. No doubt, and he wants to join Dylan Wilson in going back to back. Nick Palm back to the pits. Chase Hardy out of the event. Still 24 cars left on the racing surface. Lights not out just yet. They will be now, though. Nick Palm back out on the raceway. Bo Krebs a lap down in that 168 car. In fact, he's coming back out onto the racing surface also. So just as he came back out, we just extended the green flag just by a lap, or a couple of laps I should say. So you see the safety car, the racing.com safety car make its way back into the pits. Chase Barbara trying to surprise Jordan Casey with an early restart, but boy, look out, here comes Casey now with a run along with Caleb Durgan. Slide job, Barbara trying to split the gap, 3 wide for the race lead. Rumsey, C, Waddell, Durgan got tight there in the middle of 3 and 4, and Jordan Casey goes from outside to inside. Slide job, Caleb Durgan. Here comes Logan Rumsey down to the inside. Rumsey, Durgan caught together there on the entry down into turn number 3. Gee, Logan Rumsey from nowhere, from the back of the field, now going to challenge Jordan Casey for the race lead. Barbara gets around the outside of the 33 car of Evan C. Here comes your original pole sitter, the 5 car, the Plumwell Podcast number 5 machine. Trying to come back after a podium position, 3 wide. He's found his way back to 3rd. Barber in 4th position, trying to keep that car pinned to the inside. He'll now pull it back. Unfortunately, his night is done, so Chase Barber out of the event, and it sucks because that 23 car, he was moving. Speaking of moving through the field, how about Matt Selby in the 46 car? He's up to position number 7. Watching the 33 car of Evan C do battle once again with Christopher Joy and Caleb Durgan for what is positions number 4, 5, and 6. How about Jordan Casey, the free speed D1RT number 42 car leading the way over Logan Rumsey now. Here comes Nathan Waddell with 42 to run. That is the number of your race leader on the side of the car. Jordan Casey, he has almost got a 2-second lead over Logan Rumsey. Look out, Caleb Durgan, Matt Selby, Evan C. Christopher Joy gets away from that battle, so the battle is on for 5, 6, and 7th position. Durgan with a slider on C. C turns it back underneath him now. Here comes Matt Selby. Slide job coming on. Durgan no leaves a lane to the outside for the 5 car to work back to the top shelf. Durgan with a run gets by Selby. Now I'm going to come after Evan C one more time down into turn number 3. Meanwhile, Christopher Joy closing in right now on the 5 entry of Nathan Waddell. Waddell, in fact, just drives away from him down the back straightaway. It's a 1.8 second lead for Jordan Casey. Selby on Durgan. Into 1 and 2 they go. Another slide job happening. Again goes back to the outside. Goes Matt Selby. Will go yellow. Anthony Thompson driving back up through the field as well in that 131 car. I want to say he's been sent to the tail end of the field here this evening in tonight's main event. There is Ethan Toda in the 8 car. And I have no idea how they're going to call that one. So keep an eye on that 8 car. Oh, he almost just come up across the nose there of the 46 car. Just got to the outside. Yeah, just tried to move up, and unfortunately, it didn't really even affect the 46 car. So, anyhow. How about this man? Jordan Casey in the D1RT number 42 car, the free speed entry. We've got a number of angles to look at, number of cameras on the race cars here this evening. So green flag is back out here at Kokomo. Logan Rumsey slide job on Jordan Casey. And again, with almost a 2-second lead, it's just been evaporated. 36 to run. Rumsey back with another slider there on Jordan Casey, who had it at the start-finish line. I can tell you, it was Jordan Casey by 49 1,000ths of a second. Casey with a move there on Rumsey. Rumsey back to the race lead. No, we'll go yellow. And just before they could get the lap in the books, before Logan Rumsey could take the lead, the yellow flag flies, which freezed the order, which we go back to the last recorded lap. Stephen Gaines given an EOL for that one. So Jordan Casey by 49 1,000ths of a second over Logan Rumsey. Again, they'll just pull up here in turns number 1 and 2. They'll just have to wait for the racing.com safety car to make its way back to the front of the field. And gee whiz, the 41. Again, he is your season 24 World of Thunder Esports Miller Family Trucking Super Late Model Champion. Again, we wait for the lights to go out. Safety car should turn left to the infield. That it does. 35 to run. 6th annual running of the Michael Rose Memorial. Casey gets back on the gas, and Rumsey trying to get a good launch off the turn of a 4. We're back live for 35. Rumsey with a slider on Casey. Casey again goes from outside inside. Meanwhile, Durgan Joy and Nathan Waddell along with Evan C go after it for the minor placing. Logan Rumsey going to lead that lap by 34 1,000ths of a second. And that is going to be huge if they get a caution. Back to the top goes Rumsey. Back to the bottom goes Jordan Casey. Slide job for the lead. Jordan Casey's got it this time by 51 1,000th of a second. So the pair trading back and forth, leading different laps as again Rumsey with a crisscross on the inside at the line. We now go to 21,000th of a second, but it was Jordan Casey again to lead the lap. Jordan Casey, Logan Rumsey. Oh boy, it is phenomenal. Logan Rumsey going to lead that one by just 8 1,000ths of a second. It is tied up front, and this is exactly what we wanted to see. We've only got 30 laps left to run. Logan Rumsey has gone from 6th. He got turned on lap number 3. He went back to the tail end of the field, and now again, he's leading this race. Back to the inside goes Rumsey, and again your defending Michael Rose Memorial winner is looking very ominous right now. Here comes Caleb Durgan trying to slow up the 42 car of Jordan Casey, but here comes Christopher Joy with trying to get a run on the outside of Durgan. Joy again, Waddell, Evans C had to back out of it as the 3 cars in front of him just got up over the caution, got into the concrete wall. G. Durgan looks good with 27 to go. Sherry, thank you. What's up, Brax? Thank you, Sherry. We look forward to getting your thoughts, and just send us a message on what you think. But again, we thank you so very much for allowing us to continue the Michael Rose Memorial 6 years into this one, and we look forward to many, many more to come. Brax, absolutely no one is calling slitting. Not one person. Not even dipping. Inside, they're not even doing that. ETA, Brax? So Logan Rumsey. Boy, I know I've said it 347 times, but your defending champion. How could you not admire the efforts from the 41 car for Alpha Industries? From 6th. Going back to position 25, getting turned on lap number 3, I believe it was, and driving his way back through the field to throw sliders for the race lead with Jordan Casey. In that free speed number 42 car for D1RT. Lights are out. Safety car is in. 27 laps left to run. Rumsey with a run on the outside. They make a bit of contact there. He makes contact with Jordan Casey. Oh boy, Caleb Durgan. Here comes Tanner Tomasi 4 wide. Now Christopher Joy going to move up to the runner-up position. 3 and 4 wide once again. Diesel Jones with a run on the outside. Durgan Waddell, the pair of 5s come together. Boy, there is some problems right now. One car going back. Tanner Tomasi out of the event to this one. Durgan getting shuffled back. Thompson. Durgan going to go around. Brady Thompson there. Bo Krebs trying to check up and keep that 168 machine going. But boy, that got busy, hectic, chaotic. And no doubt, I think Jordan Casey's a little too happy on that start, just saying. But it is the outside car, or the pole sitter, that does set the pace. So race control have got a little bit of a decision to make. Can I dare say that they will take their time on this one. So we've extended the green. So we do have 24 laps left to run. So we just rolled past 2/3 of this main event completed. And look at this one. We've still got 20 cars on the lead lap. Just looking at this one, I think. Looking at that one. Now these drivers, there is an incident limit as well. The incident limit is 16 before you get disqualified. Tanner Tomasi has hit that limit. So restart order. Logan Rumsey, Christopher Joy, your top two. Jordan Casey, Evan C, third and fourth. Nathan Waddell, Nicholas Eli in positions number 5 and 6. Hayden Tolson, Anthony Thompson in 7th and 8th. Caleb Durgan, Diesel Jones make up your top 10. Tennefold is back in 14th position. Kevin? And he's come from 25th, so he's up plus 11. Jared Jones plus 14 from 26 to 12th. And going up plus 16 positions is Anthony Thompson from 24th to 8th. Again, it's a matter of who can keep their car nice and straight. Again, we could just go back to think of the 23 car of Chase Barbara. Yeah, that all comes off that contact on that restart on the previous time. So how will that affect the 42 car? The free speed of D1RT. Can he hold on to a podium? Can he hold on to a top 5? Or will he fall back outside of the top 5, maybe at a top 10 or even worse? Diesel Jones has been given the EOL for that one in the 12 car, and Diesel Jones is back in the pit area. So your last two feature winners, and the only two feature winners in this field for previous races, been run and won for the Michael Rose Memorial. Evan C, Logan Rumsey. C starts 4th. Rumsey restarts on the pole. Back to green we go. We're back underway. Rumsey again going to slide it from the bottom to the top. Here comes Christopher Joy with a run. Outside, inside goes the 32 car. Christopher Joy picked up the win in heat race number 4. Casey comes after Rumsey. C goes by the 42 car. Now Rumsey goes back to the race lead as Evan C comes after Christopher Joy. Jordan Casey trying to rip the fence down, trying to tear part of the concrete wall down here at the Kokomo Speedway. Nicholas Eli to the top into turn number 1 and 2. He's up to position number 5. He looks to come off the 4th place driver of Evan C. 21 laps left to run here in the main event, just as we'll go yellow, which will of course make it 20 to run. Oh boy. Now the clamp starts to tighten. The intensity rises. Kokomo Speedway turning it on. Bo Stenzel out of the event in what is going to be, for the moment, 19th place. Could drop down to as far as maybe 20th, 21st, 22nd maybe, depending. In fact, I think Tony's down, so it might have been like 21st. He could fall down to after being done. Absolutely, Brax. I'll race. You just join the Discord, buddy. As soon as we're done here, I'll be over. I've already got the wheels still hooked up from last night. All I've got to do is just take out the HDMI cord from the Force screen and we are good to go. Safety car in. 20 laps left to run. Boy, Logan Rumsey, Christopher Joy, Evan C, Jordan Casey, Nicholas Seeley, Anthony Thompson. Oh boy, Jordan Casey, as we go back racing here at Kokomo Speedway. Casey again. Boy, he's not afraid just to let her eat as they work it off turn number 2. Christopher Joy now is going to have the 33 car of Evan C. We're down to 19 to run. C to the inside there on Christopher Joy, down into 1 and 2. We'll go yellow. And now there's going to be 18 to go. Oh, the 15 of Tanner Folds potentially involved in that one. Oh, it just got turned there by the 87 car of Tucker Elkins. But Folds gets to the inside of Elkins and just, well, they make contact. So the 15 car of Folds, unfortunately. Now, we see the car come into the pits. Now, if he's lucky, they are in, Brady. Okay, so now what you just seen just then. Tanner Folds had a quick repair. These drivers have one quick repair for the night. They're allowed to go in and use it. Doesn't matter what stage of the race it is. He had that one. So he's actually got pretty much a brand new race car, all barring the tyres. So the body panels have been fixed up on that one. Yes, tyres in for this one, Brady. If you race with tyres out, I actually done a micro race last night. Right where the slick line is in 1 and 2, that's how far the tyres come out. So, unfortunately, I couldn't get a good track state last night. The bottom was just too dominant. I got to say, the top was only about 1/10 to 2/10 off. But boy, it is fun ripping the fence around here in a micro. Takes a while for the track states to come in too, I gotta say. Gonna have quite a few cars and quite a few laps getting turned. Speaking of getting turned, they're gonna turn them up for turn number 4. We're back to green we go. Rumsey C along with Joy. Here comes Casey again. Casey, a man on a mission. Joy slides it up. Casey goes through the middle and Jordan Casey goes back to second. Casey and Joy come together. Here comes Eli down to the inside on Joy. C to the top side. Casey with a slider as Logan Rumsey gets away from him. As they work 16 laps left to run. Casey again, boy, the 42 car. It looks very promising, but with the damage that he has got at the moment, he is driving that 42 car extra hard in the free speed D1RT number 42 car. If only Connor knew, wasn't scared to race the super late model. So once again, I mean, it's been not too bad racing, I gotta say, Brady. For 75 laps, we've had a couple of cautions. Let's have a look at the fastest lap of the race coming up on the top of the screen. Fastest lap is Chase Barber with a 12:153. He done that. I don't know what lap it was. In fact, I can tell you right now. Give me... I'll tell you exactly what lap that was, in fact. The beauty of having another screen with the account in here. He done that on lap 7. That's... Connor, that's just an excuse. Alright, I don't want to see excuses. Here we go, back underway with 15 to run for the 41 of Logan Rumsey. C to the top of the racetrack again. Here comes Jordan Casey with a slider on C down into turn number 1 and 2, and C gonna go inside into 3 and 4. And boy, we know the history between Logan Rumsey and Evan C. Logan Rumsey's got it at the line. As we continue to put laps in here at the Kokomo Speedway, Casey got into the back of Evan C and he backed out of a good job by both C and Casey. C cops not one, but 2 sliders there from Joy and Jordan Casey. Nicholas Eli inside the top 5 and probably a name that no one has really seen here in World of Thunder competition. Boy, surprising everyone. Casey right across the nose of the 33 car of Evan C. And Jordan Casey, boy, he's not here to make friends. He's here to win a race. He goes to the outside. He gets the tub on Christopher Joy down into turn number 3. Off the corner, number 4, Joy and Casey again, still working side by side at the line. Joy through the middle. He will leave a lane on the outside for Jordan Casey. Here comes Nicholas Seeley with a run on the 15 car around the outside. Here comes Nicholas Seeley. He's moved his way to position number 4 after starting in position number 16. Now he's found his way by just in front of the 32 car. Oh, there's some contact here. Nathan Waddell in the mix of that contact. Thompson, Salter around the outside of Jared Jones. Ethan Johnson moved his way to position number 7. Just now with what is 7 laps to run for your race leader off turn number 4. He has got a huge gap, a 2-second lead. 2.1 it goes out to Evan C. Gee, you'd almost love to see a caution just to see what the final 6 and a bit laps will be. There's only 6 to run. Again, Casey still digging it deep and selling it cheap. Boy, he's throwing everything at that 42 car to catch up to the back of the 33. How about Nicholas Seeley, Christopher Joy in 4th and 5th position. Thompson back to 6th. Salter, Johnson battling for 7th and 8th position. Durgan, Tolleson to round out your top 10. Ethan Toto in the 8 car. A number of laps down, but he's still rolling on the raceway back in 16th position. And there's only 3 and a bit to run for your race leader. Joy closing in on Nicholas Seeley one more time. And there's 3 to go. And your 2023 Michael Rose Memorial Champion of Logan Rumsey is 3 laps away from doing a repeat of what Dylan Wilson done in 2019 and 2020. He has got a 1.5 second lead. There's only 2 to run. The popsicle sticks around as he works it down the back straightaway. If he gets to the white flag, we finish it out here at the Kokomo Speedway. He's got the white flag. In 2023, he picked up the 5th annual running of the Michael Rose Memorial. Here in 2024, your 6th annual Michael Rose Memorial and your 2nd repeat winner and 2nd back-to-back winner, Logan Rumsey, wins the Michael Rose Memorial. Logan Rumsey. We think about what that man has just accomplished here this evening in not only going to victory lane for the 2nd time, the fact that he gets turned on lap number 3. He goes to the tail end of the field and drives it back to the front of the field, and he parks it in Brian Clausen victory lane. Let's take a look at your full field rundown. Logan Rumsey gets the win over Evan C in 2nd. Jordan Casey will come home in 3rd position. We'll chat to those 3 drivers here in a moment's time. Nicholas Seeley, Christopher Joy will make up your top 5. Ethan Johnson, Anthony Thompson, Jason Salter, Caleb Durgan and Hayden Tolleson will make up your top 10 in tonight's feature event. 11th through to 20th will look like this. Jared Jones in 11th, Tanner Follins in 12th, and the last car on the lead lap, Robert Overstreet in 13th, Ethan Toda, Nathan Waddell to make up your top 15, Stephen Gaines, Bo Krebs, Tucker Elkins, Matt Selby and Brady Thompson, your top 20, and your final 6 drivers, Bo Stenzel 21st, Tanner Tomasi, Chase Barber, Nick Baum, Chase Hardy and Diesel Jones will make up your 26 drivers in tonight's A-main event for the Michael Rose Memorial. We'll get to chat to your top 3 here in a moment, and while we wait for your runner-up driver, but let's go 3rd place here tonight in the number 42 car. It is Jordan Casey. Jordan, congratulations on the 3rd place finish here tonight, boy. You know what, after that particular restart, which I'm going to say you weren't too happy with, but more on that later, boy, this 32 car, you were really throwing it in deep. You were really trying to drive the wheels off that car.
Yeah, I didn't really care. I just knew, like, from the spring fling, just bounced off the wall, and damage really doesn't matter here. Pretty sure I didn't even have a rear end in the car at the end of the race, and I was still just as fast as them, but restarts just didn't play my way. I didn't know whether to pick the bottom or top, and then Rumsey picks the top on one of them and just cuts over your nose. Like, I know, it's not his fault or anything. It's just the product of restarts at Kokomo. I wish we were like single file or something. Halfway through there, it just gets wild. Never know what to do on restarts. If you throw a slider or run the top, or especially with no mirror, it just made it that much harder.
just going to ask you on that situation as well with the no mirror situation. Yeah, how much do you sort of have to look after your car, knowing that you're not only responsible for the nose of your car, but you've also got to look out for the car in front of you. But you've got to have that same level of trust as the guy running behind you, not to get into the back of you.
Yeah, I definitely probably sent it a couple times, too many times, where I just lost my head on restarts and like you're spinning out down there if you ain't on the top, and the way Kokomo is, you just gotta put it on the fence and put it on the wall and just keep going. But I don't know, after I got it wound up a little bit, then I'd be all right on a run. On restarts, I just didn't have no air in the tires, and I was spinning the shit out of them on the starts.
Jordan, congratulations on the third place finish here tonight in the 6th annual Michael Rose Memorial. Before we let you go, Jordan, we'll let you think of it involved on this 42 car that makes it possible for you.
Yeah, just everybody at D1RT and all those guys for bringing me on like a few years ago, and started up Free Speed, free iRacing setup. So if anybody needs that, go check it out on Facebook. We got good people in there trying to help out the community and get everybody some speed. So
Now,
that's about it.
I know you're a more predominantly late model guy, but just give people some more information about the Free Speed. Are you just doing late models? Are you doing sprint cars, micros? What's the deal with Free Speed?
Right now, we got people stepping up and building big blocks, and I'm doing late models, Super and Pros, and whoever wants to step up. There's sprint car setups in there, some micro setups that people have been posting since they came out. Just anybody who wants to help out and do it for these guys that can only get on during the weekends or after work or whatever like that, and see if they have the speed to compete with some of these guys up front.
Well, Jordan, we look forward to seeing you many more times in 2024. But for tonight, congratulations on a third place finish in the Michael Rose Memorial. Well done, buddy.
Thanks, bro. Ethan Toe Eater's a bot. All right, we'll see you later.
We'll let him off with that one. We'll let him off the hook. Come on, we'll chat to the man that comes home in second place here tonight in the 33 car. It is Evan C. Evan, congratulations on this second place finish here tonight. Boy, this 33 car was involved in a battle from lap number 1 all the way through to lap number 75. But when it's all said and done, a second place finish. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, second, it wasn't bad for us there, but, I felt like we definitely had a car to win at the end. And we had damage from lap 35 onwards, and that was kind of killing us. But as long as we got a couple laps, then we were really good, and was one of the fastest cars on the track when we wasn't having yellows every other 2 laps. But just couldn't really get any luck on the restarts. It seemed like every time we'd get in a good position, we'd have a yellow come out, and then we'd get sent back a couple of spots, and we'd pass a couple more, then yellow would come out. So I think we probably would have had something for Logan there at the end if 42 lifted our rear end up on lap 1 of that last restart, and then parked it on us the next lap, and that just let Logan get out to a pretty big lead. And we was turning pretty good lap times to the end, 10th or so faster once we got going there, but still had a lot of damage. So we definitely had the speed in the end, but second, we'll take that.
You picked up the win, what is in 2022. You come over the second place finish here tonight. How tough is it with 75 laps around Kokomo, especially with something that you guys weren't familiar with tonight? There was no mirrors for you guys to look up to see where guys ran. How much were you relying on other people, that might have been, say, in Discord with you, or, your iRace spotter? How tough is it to make sure that, you're trying to keep your car clean, but you're also not trying to squeeze the guy or run over the guy that might be inside or outside you?
Yeah, really just relying on other racers around you to, not just kind of run into or clear high or whatever. But, when you're throwing sliders, you definitely got to time it right. It makes it a lot more difficult to try and slide someone. From there, you can kind of make sure you're not going to run into them, really. And I think it has a little bit cleaner racing when we can see who's coming up on us. Some people use it in the block, but at the end of the day, we did have 13 yellows tonight, and I think we did get some laps green at the end, but definitely makes it a lot more difficult.
Evan, congratulations on the runner-up finish here tonight at the Kokomo Speedway, the 6th annual running of the Michael Rose Memorial. Before we let you go, we'll let you thank everyone involved on this 33 car that makes it all possible for you.
I just gotta thank everyone at CFME Sports, Agility Speed Shop. I think we had a couple of cars in top 5 there, and a couple of them got wrecked later on, but definitely showed some good speed tonight. I thank everyone at Sweet Victory, Team VLR, ShotFurry22.com, Captain Morgan, Tattoo Defense, and just thank y'all for putting the race on for us and everybody at Motel.
There we go, guys. Evan C. home in position number 2 here tonight. We'll now take a look at, the man that comes away with the victory. He is now the second driver to have 2 wins in the Michael Rose Memorial. But more importantly, he is now your second back-to-back feature winner of Logan Rumsey. Logan, first of all, congratulations on this victory. Let's talk about this race. Lap 3, you get turned. You're running 6, you get turned. You go from the back about 20, 25 laps later. You're all of a sudden inside the top 5 and you're challenging for the lead. And when it's all said and done, lap 75, you take the checkers.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I was just riding around in like 6th, I think, and just got completely destroyed from behind me. So I don't really know what that was about. But I guess I actually watched the replay and just looked like Nick kind of blew it in the corner a little deep, trying to run the top, and I was running the middle. Just got into me. So yeah, and then we started in the back, and I knew if we had just a bunch of yellows, I could pick a couple off on the bottom every restart. That's just what we did, and it was really hard to hit. You had to be way down there on the tires and way off the gas, way on the brakes and stuff. So we were picking off about 5 every restart, and we were getting a lot of yellows. So I just kept doing that. I looked at the scoreboard. We were in about 5th place, and I was didn't really believe it because at Kokomo, it's known for not being able to pass, so I was couldn't really believe it there, and just kept doing that. Eventually got up in 2nd and just started racing really hard for the win, and then we got it done.
Let's go through to, I think, what was about lap 50s, 55 or something like that. There was a restart there where you restarted on the outside. There was some contact there with Jordan Case, obviously unintentional, but Jordan just sort of said it was just a case of it's the way that these cars are, especially starting on the outside at Kokomo. How tough is it to try and predict the restart, especially when you're the leader, and also talk us through the thought process on trying to go to either the inside or the outside on said particular restarts?
Yeah, it's cool that World of Thunder gives that option. We don't really have that anywhere else. So here you can kind of use it to your advantage, but it can also screw you sometimes. Because if I knew I started on the bottom, the guy that started second gets to drive around me and 1 and 2 on the top. So I figured if I started on the outside and pinched them down into 1 and slid myself, they couldn't slide me, and they obviously couldn't run the top because they'd be under me. So that's just what I did, and it kind of worked out. I mean, it isn't the cleanest move, but you got to do what you got to do sometimes.
Well, not only did you pick up the 5th annual Michael Rose Memorial last year in 2023, you now go back-to-back in 2024. You join the likes of Dylan Wilson to pick up 2 feature wins in the Michael Rose Memorial. How cool does that sound to know that you've won 2 out of the 6 Michael Rose Memorial races?
Yeah, it's really cool. When Steve posted about this race and posted the previous winners, it's just cool to even be on that list with Wilson, Bergeron, and Evans. So to win it twice just means a lot. We're going to try to win it next year too.
Well, you're trying to go for the first three-peat winner of the Michael Rose Memorial. Logan, a hell of a drive here tonight in this 41 car from the front to the back to the front, passing nearly every single car en route to a victory here at the Kokomo Speedway, and doing it with no mirrors, by the way. So, Logan, congratulations on this victory in the 2024 6th Annual Michael Rose Memorial. Before we let you go, a lot of people that need to be thanked on this 41 car.
Yeah, thank you. I just got to thank everyone on Alpha Industries. I didn't really test much for this race, but Chase Barba tested a lot. He was actually leading the race and kind of got screwed by a parked car on the track. So luckily, the team still got it done there after he got screwed. So I got to thank them, and I got to thank Steve for doing this for so long. And it's cool to honor someone in a race like this that's been going on for 6 years now.
Logan, congratulations on the victory. Back-to-back Michael Rose Memorial feature wins, and we'll let you get to celebrating. Logan, well done on the victory.
Thank you.
There we go, Logan Rumsey, your feature winner here tonight from the Kokomo Speedway, which will, of course, wrap up the 6th annual Michael Rose Memorial. And of course, we take a look at previous feature winners. We've now got to add one more name to that list. In the past winners, we look at Dylan Wilson, 2019. He went back-to-back in 2020. Alex Bergeron, 2021. Evan C., 2022. And for the past 2 years, Logan Rumsey, 2023 and now 2024. Logan Rumsey joins Dylan Wilson with 2 Michael Rose Memorials. So just 4 winners so far in the 6 years and the 6th running of this wonderful event. So Logan Rumsey gets to put his name once again on the top step of the podium here in Brian Clausen Victory Lane. Well, that'll wrap us up here on Ultimate Dirt TV and on the World of Thunder Facebook page. We thank you so very much for your support with the running of the 6th annual Michael Rose Memorial. We look forward to having your company for the 7th running of this wonderful event next year. But World of Thunder competition, we're dropping schedules. We're dropping it like it's hot. Schedules are being released as it stands. So keep an eye out on the World of Thunder Discord, in the general chat, and also on the World of Thunder Facebook page. Schedules being dropped for season number 25. And you can catch all that action live here on Ultimate Dirt TV. But until then, on behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV and the World of Thunder Esports League, and to the Rose family, we thank you so very much for allowing us to honour Michael's memory here on the racing.com servers. We look forward to having your company for the 7th annual running in 2025. But until then, on behalf of the team, once again here at Ultimate Dirt TV, we say farewell, good night, congratulations to Logan Rumsey, the 6th winner of the Michael Rose Memorial.